Hello and welcome. Welcome to Daily English Whisper. My name is Alex. And today, we are going to talk about something very important. Something you use in real life. Something people ask you very often. Today's episode is called Talking About Your Job in English. This episode is for listening practice. It is also for speaking practice. Slow English. Clear English. Everyday English. Before we start, I want you to relax. You don't need perfect grammar. You don't need advanced vocabulary. You just need to listen and repeat slowly. Now let me ask you something. How many times has someone asked you this? What do you do? Maybe in English. Maybe in your language. This question is very common. And for many English learners, this question feels stressful. You think, I know what I do, but how do I say it in English? I don't want to sound stupid. I don't know the right words. If this sounds familiar, you are not alone. Talking about your job is one of the hardest things for many learners. Not because the job is difficult, but because the words feel personal. Your job is part of your identity. So today, we will practice this calmly. Step by step. We will not rush. We will not complicate. We will use simple, natural English. English you can use at work. English you can use in conversations. English you can use every day. Now let's start with something very basic. Listen carefully. What do you do? Now repeat slowly. What do you do? Again. What do you do? Good. This question is short. Very common. Now let's practice a simple answer. Listen. I work in an office. Now repeat slowly. I work in an office. Again. I work in an office. Very good. You see? Simple sentence. Clear meaning. Now listen to another one. I work from home. Repeat slowly. I work from home. Again. I work from home. Good. These sentences are useful for many people. You don't need to explain everything. You just give a simple idea. Now listen. I work in customer service. Repeat slowly. I work in customer service. Again. I work in customer service. Good. Now let me say something important. You do not need special words to talk about your job. Simple words are powerful. Now let's try another basic structure. Listen. I'm a teacher. Repeat slowly. I'm a teacher. Again. I'm a teacher. Good. Now listen. I'm a student. Repeat slowly. I'm a student. Again. I'm a student. Very good. You can use this structure for many jobs. I'm a driver. I'm a manager. I'm a designer. Simple. Now let's try one more. Listen. I work as a manager. Repeat slowly. I work as a manager. Again. I work as a manager. Good. This structure is very useful. You can say, I work as a cashier. I work as an assistant. I work as a technician. Now pause for a moment. Think quietly. How would you answer this question? What do you do? You don't need to answer out loud now. Just think. That thinking is practice. Now let's continue. Sometimes, people ask a second question. They say, where do you work? Listen carefully. Where do you work? Repeat slowly. Where do you work? Good. Now let's practice some simple answers. Listen. I work in a company. Repeat slowly. I work in a company. Again. I work in a company. Good. Now listen. I work at a hospital. Repeat slowly. I work at a hospital. Again. I work at a hospital. Very good. You can change the place easily. I work at a school. I work at a store. I work at a restaurant. Simple structure. Many possibilities. Now let's continue with another common question. Listen. Do you like your job? Repeat slowly. Do you like your job? Again. Do you like your job? Good. This question is personal. But the answer can be simple. Listen. Yes, I do. Repeat slowly. Yes, I do. Again. Yes, I do. Good. Or you can say, it's okay. Listen. It's okay. Repeat slowly. It's okay. Good. Or, it's challenging. Listen. It's challenging. Repeat slowly. It's challenging. Good. You don't need a long explanation. Short answers are natural. Now let me say something very important. You don't need to sound perfect. To sound confident. Confidence comes from clarity. And clarity comes from simple sentences. That is what we are building here. In this episode, we will continue practicing how to describe your job, how to talk about daily tasks, how to answer common work questions, how to sound natural and calm. One step at a time. You are doing well. Take a small breath. In the next part, we will practice talking about your daily tasks at work. Very simple actions. Very real English. Stay with me. Your work English is getting easier. Now, let's continue calmly. In this part, we will talk about your daily tasks at work. This is very important. Because even if people don't know your exact job, they often ask, What do you do at work? What does your job involve? And many learners feel stuck here. They think they need advanced vocabulary. They think they need long explanations. But that is not true. You can talk about your job using simple actions, simple verbs, simple sentences. That is what we will practice now. Let's start. Listen carefully. At work, I answer emails. Now repeat slowly. At work, I answer emails. Again. At work, I answer emails. Good. This sentence is very common. Very useful. Now listen to another one. At work, I talk to customers. Repeat slowly. At work, I talk to customers. Again. At work, I talk to customers. Very good. You see? Simple verb. Clear meaning. Now let's continue. Listen. At work, I help people. Repeat slowly. At work, I help people. Again. At work, I help people. Good. This sentence works for many jobs. Now listen to another one. At work, I work with a team. Repeat slowly. At work, I work with a team. Again. At work, I work with a team. Good. Now let's try another. Listen. At work, I work alone. Repeat slowly. At work, I work alone. Again. At work, I work alone. Very good. Now pause for a moment. Think quietly. Do you work with a team? Or alone? Just think. That thinking is practice. Now let's continue. Listen carefully. At work, I use a computer. Repeat slowly. At work, I use a computer. Again. At work, I use a computer. Good. Now listen. At work, I make phone calls. Repeat slowly. At work, I make phone calls. Again. At work, I make phone calls. Very good. Now listen to another common one. At work, I have meetings. Repeat slowly. At work, I have meetings. Again. At work, I have meetings. Good. You don't need to explain the meetings. Just the action. Now let's continue. Listen. At work, I solve problems. Repeat slowly. At work, I solve problems. Again. At work, I solve problems. Very good. This sentence sounds professional. But it is still simple. Now listen. At work, I organize things. Repeat slowly. At work, I organize things. Again. At work, I organize things. Good. Now let's try another useful verb. Listen. At work, I manage projects. Repeat slowly. At work, I manage projects. Again. At work, I manage projects. Good. If projects feels difficult, you can say, at work, I manage tasks. Listen. At work, I manage tasks. Repeat slowly. At work, I manage tasks. Very good. Now pause. Think about your job. What do you do at work? You don't need many sentences. 2 or 3 are enough. Now let's practice connecting sentences. Listen. I work in an office and I answer emails. Repeat slowly. I work in an office and I answer emails. Again. I work in an office and I answer emails. Good. Now listen. I work from home and I talk to customers. Repeat slowly. I work from home and I talk to customers. Again. I work from home and I talk to customers. Very good. You see? You can combine sentences easily. Now let me say something important. When you talk about your job, you don't need details. People usually want a general idea. And simple English gives a clear idea. Now let's practice answering a common question. Listen. What do you do at work? Now repeat slowly. What do you do at work? Good. Now listen to a sample answer. At work, I help customers and answer emails. Repeat slowly. At work, I help customers and answer emails. Again. At work, I help customers and answer emails. Very good. Now think quietly. How would you answer? You don't need to say it now. Just think. That mental practice helps fluency. Now take a small breath. You are doing great. In the next part, we will practice talking about your work schedule. Hours. Days. Routine. Very common questions. Very useful English. Stay with me. Your job English is becoming clear and confident. Now, let's continue gently. In this part, we will talk about your work schedule. This is very common in real conversations. People often ask about your hours, your routine, your workdays. And the good news is this. You can talk about your schedule using very simple English. You don't need complex time words. Let's start. Listen carefully. I work full-time. Now repeat slowly. I work full-time. Again. I work full-time. Good. Now listen. I work part-time. Repeat slowly. I work part-time. Again. I work part-time. Very good. These 2 sentences are very common. Now let's continue. Listen. I work during the day. Repeat slowly. I work during the day. Again. I work during the day. Good. Now listen. I work at night. Repeat slowly. I work at night. Again. I work at night. Very good. Now let's practice days. Listen carefully. I work Monday to Friday. Repeat slowly. I work Monday to Friday. Again. I work Monday to Friday. Good. Now listen. I work on weekends. Repeat slowly. I work on weekends. Again. I work on weekends. Very good. You can also say, I don't work on weekends. Listen. I don't work on weekends. Repeat slowly. I don't work on weekends. Good. Now pause for a moment. Think quietly. When do you work? Just think. Now let's continue. Listen carefully. I start work at 9. Repeat slowly. I start work at 9. Again. I start work at 9. Good. Now listen. I finish work at 5. Repeat slowly. I finish work at 5. Again. I finish work at 5. Very good. You can change the time easily. Now let's try another one. Listen. My schedule is flexible. Repeat slowly. My schedule is flexible. Again. My schedule is flexible. Good. This sentence is very useful. Now listen. My schedule is busy. Repeat slowly. My schedule is busy. Again. My schedule is busy. Very good. Now let's continue. Listen. I have a regular schedule. Repeat slowly. I have a regular schedule. Again. I have a regular schedule. Good. Now listen. My schedule changes. Repeat slowly. My schedule changes. Again. My schedule changes. Very good. This is very common for many jobs. Now let's practice answering a question. Listen. What time do you start work? Repeat slowly. What time do you start work? Good. Now listen to a sample answer. I start work at 8. Repeat slowly. I start work at 8. Again. I start work at 8. Very good. Now listen to another question. What time do you finish work? Repeat slowly. What time do you finish work? Good. Now listen to a sample answer. I finish work at 6. Repeat slowly. I finish work at 6. Again. I finish work at 6. Good. Now let's connect sentences. Listen. I work full-time, and I start at 9. Repeat slowly. I work full-time, and I start at 9. Again. I work full-time, and I start at 9. Very good. Now listen. I work part-time, and my schedule is flexible. Repeat slowly. I work part-time, and my schedule is flexible. Again. I work part-time, and my schedule is flexible. Good. You see? Simple sentences. Clear meaning. Now let me say something important. When you talk about your schedule, people just want a general idea. You don't need exact times. Unless they ask. Simple is natural. Now take a small breath. You are doing very well. In the next part, we will practice talking about your workplace and environment. Office, team, work culture. Very useful English for real conversations. Stay with me. Your fluency is building step by step. Now, let's continue calmly. In this part, we will talk about your workplace and work environment. This is something people often ask about. They may say, "Where do you work? What is your workplace like? Do you like your work environment?" You don't need special words. You don't need long descriptions. You can explain your workplace with simple sentences. Let's begin. Listen carefully. I work in an office. Now repeat slowly. I work in an office. Again. I work in an office. Good. This sentence is very common. Now listen. I work in a small office. Repeat slowly. I work in a small office. Again. I work in a small office. Very good. You can also say, I work in a big office. Listen. I work in a big office. Repeat slowly. I work in a big office. Good. Now let's continue. Listen carefully. I work at a company. Repeat slowly. I work at a company. Again. I work at a company. Very good. Now listen. I work at a store. Repeat slowly. I work at a store. Again. I work at a store. Good. You can change the place easily. I work at a restaurant. I work at a school. I work at a hospital. Simple structure. Now let's talk about people. Listen. I work with a team. Repeat slowly. I work with a team. Again. I work with a team. Good. Now listen. I work with many people. Repeat slowly. I work with many people. Again. I work with many people. Very good. Or you can say, I work alone. Listen. I work alone. Repeat slowly. I work alone. Good. Now pause for a moment. Think quietly. Do you work with people? Or alone? Just think. Now let's continue. Listen carefully. My workplace is quiet. Repeat slowly. My workplace is quiet. Again. My workplace is quiet. Good. Now listen. My workplace is busy. Repeat slowly. My workplace is busy. Again. My workplace is busy. Very good. These sentences describe the environment. Now let's try another one. Listen. My workplace is friendly. Repeat slowly. My workplace is friendly. Again. My workplace is friendly. Good. Now listen. My workplace is stressful. Repeat slowly. My workplace is stressful. Again. My workplace is stressful. Very good. You don't need to explain why. Just the feeling. Now let's talk about your team. Listen carefully. My coworkers are friendly. Repeat slowly. My coworkers are friendly. Again. My coworkers are friendly. Good. Now listen. My coworkers are helpful. Repeat slowly. My coworkers are helpful. Again. My coworkers are helpful. Very good. Or you can say, my coworkers are busy. Listen. My coworkers are busy. Repeat slowly. My coworkers are busy. Good. Now pause again. Think quietly. How would you describe your coworkers? One word is enough. Now let's practice answering a common question. Listen. What is your workplace like? Repeat slowly. What is your workplace like? Good. Now listen to a sample answer. It's busy, but friendly. Repeat slowly. It's busy, but friendly. Again. It's busy, but friendly. Very good. You can also say, it's quiet and relaxed. Listen. It's quiet and relaxed. Repeat slowly. It's quiet and relaxed. Good. Now let's connect sentences. Listen carefully. I work in an office, and my workplace is busy. Repeat slowly. I work in an office, and my workplace is busy. Again. I work in an office, and my workplace is busy. Very good. Now listen. I work from home, and my workplace is quiet. Repeat slowly. I work from home, and my workplace is quiet. Again. I work from home, and my workplace is quiet. Good. You see? Simple sentences. Clear meaning. Now let me tell you something important. When you describe your workplace, you don't need many details. People want to understand how it feels to work there. And simple words communicate that well. Now take a small breath. You are doing great. In the next part, we will practice talking about what you like and don't like about your job. This helps you sound more natural and more human in conversations. Stay with me. Your job English is becoming smooth and confident. Now, let's continue calmly. In this part, we will talk about what you like and don't like about your job. This is very common in conversations. People often ask, do you like your job? What do you like about it? What is difficult about your work? You don't need long answers. You don't need strong opinions. Simple sentences are enough. Let's begin. Listen carefully. I like my job. Now repeat slowly. I like my job. Again. I like my job. Good. This is simple and clear. Now listen. I enjoy my job. Repeat slowly. I enjoy my job. Again. I enjoy my job. Very good. You can use either sentence. Now let's continue. Listen. I like helping people. Repeat slowly. I like helping people. Again. I like helping people. Good. This sentence works for many jobs. Now listen. I like working with my team. Repeat slowly. I like working with my team. Again. I like working with my team. Very good. Now listen to another one. I like the flexibility. Repeat slowly. I like the flexibility. Again. I like the flexibility. Good. Now let's talk about challenges. Listen carefully. My job is challenging. Repeat slowly. My job is challenging. Again. My job is challenging. Very good. This sounds professional. Now listen. My job is stressful sometimes. Repeat slowly. My job is stressful sometimes. Again. My job is stressful sometimes. Good. You can also say, my job is tiring. Listen. My job is tiring. Repeat slowly. My job is tiring. Good. Now pause for a moment. Think quietly. What do you like about your job? What is difficult? Just think. Now let's continue. Listen carefully. I don't like long meetings. Repeat slowly. I don't like long meetings. Again. I don't like long meetings. Good. This sentence is very common. Now listen. I don't like working late. Repeat slowly. I don't like working late. Again. I don't like working late. Very good. Now listen to another one. I don't like stress. Repeat slowly. I don't like stress. Again. I don't like stress. Good. Simple. Honest. Now let's practice answering a common question. Listen. What do you like about your job? Repeat slowly. What do you like about your job? Good. Now listen to a sample answer. I like helping people and working with my team. Repeat slowly. I like helping people and working with my team. Again. I like helping people and working with my team. Very good. Now listen to another question. What is difficult about your job? Repeat slowly. What is difficult about your job? Good. Now listen to a sample answer. It can be stressful sometimes. Repeat slowly. It can be stressful sometimes. Again. It can be stressful sometimes. Good. You don't need more than that. Now let's connect sentences. Listen carefully. I like my job, but it's challenging. Repeat slowly. I like my job, but it's challenging. Again. I like my job, but it's challenging. Very good. Now listen. I enjoy my job, but I don't like stress. Repeat slowly. I enjoy my job, but I don't like stress. Again. I enjoy my job, but I don't like stress. Good. These sentences sound natural and honest. Now let me say something important. You don't need to sound perfect. To sound professional. Clear and simple English. Is confident English? Now take a small breath. You are doing very well. In the next part, we will practice talking about your experience and skills. This helps in interviews, meetings, and professional conversations. Stay with me. Your job English is becoming natural and fluent. Now, let's continue calmly. In this part, we will talk about your experience and skills. This is very useful. People often ask about experience. They ask what you are good at. They ask what you know how to do. And many English learners feel nervous here. They think, I don't know how to explain my experience. I don't know professional words. But listen carefully. You do not need complex vocabulary. You can talk about your experience with simple English. Let's begin. Listen carefully. I have experience in this job. Now repeat slowly. I have experience in this job. Again. I have experience in this job. Good. This sentence is clear and professional. Now listen. I have experience in customer service. Repeat slowly. I have experience in customer service. Again. I have experience in customer service. Very good. You can change the area easily. I have experience in sales. I have experience in teaching. I have experience in management. Now let's continue. Listen. I've been working here for 2 years. Repeat slowly. I've been working here for 2 years. Again. I've been working here for 2 years. Good. You can change the time. I've been working here for 5 years. I've been working here for 1 year. Now listen to another one. I'm learning new skills. Repeat slowly. I'm learning new skills. Again. I'm learning new skills. Very good. This sentence sounds positive and professional. Now let's talk about skills. Listen carefully. I'm good at my job. Repeat slowly. I'm good at my job. Again. I'm good at my job. Good. Simple and confident. Now listen. I'm good at communication. Repeat slowly. I'm good at communication. Again. I'm good at communication. Very good. You can also say, I'm good at problem solving. Listen. I'm good at problem solving. Repeat slowly. I'm good at problem solving. Good. If that feels difficult, you can say, I'm good at solving problems. Listen. I'm good at solving problems. Repeat slowly. I'm good at solving problems. Very good. Now let's continue. Listen carefully. I'm learning a lot at work. Repeat slowly. I'm learning a lot at work. Again. I'm learning a lot at work. Good. This sentence shows growth. Now listen. I'm improving my skills. Repeat slowly. I'm improving my skills. Again. I'm improving my skills. Very good. Now pause for a moment. Think quietly. What are you good at? What are you learning? You don't need many ideas. One is enough. Now let's practice answering a common question. Listen. How long have you worked there? Repeat slowly. How long have you worked there? Good. Now listen to a sample answer. I've worked there for 3 years. Repeat slowly. I've worked there for 3 years. Again. I've worked there for 3 years. Very good. Now listen to another question. What are you good at? Repeat slowly. What are you good at? Good. Now listen to a sample answer. I'm good at working with people. Repeat slowly. I'm good at working with people. Again. I'm good at working with people. Very good. Now let's connect sentences. Listen carefully. I have experience, and I'm learning new skills. Repeat slowly. I have experience, and I'm learning new skills. Again. I have experience, and I'm learning new skills. Good. Now listen. I'm good at my job, but I'm always learning. Repeat slowly. I'm good at my job, but I'm always learning. Again. I'm good at my job, but I'm always learning. Very good. This sentence sounds confident and humble. Now let me say something important. You don't need to list everything you know. You don't need to sound perfect. Clear, simple sentences make you sound confident and professional. That is real fluency. Now take a small breath. You are doing very well. In the next and final part, we will bring everything together. We will practice a natural, full conversation about your job. Simple. Real. Come. Stay with me. You are very close to speaking confidently about your job. Now, let's bring everything together. In this final part, we will practice a natural conversation about your job. Nothing complicated. Nothing fast. Just real English. I will guide you step by step. You listen first. Then you repeat slowly. Sometimes, you answer quietly. This is how fluency grows. Let's begin. Imagine someone asks you, "What do you do?" Listen. What do you do? Now repeat slowly. What do you do? Good. Now listen to a simple answer. I work in customer service. Repeat slowly. I work in customer service. Again. I work in customer service. Good. Now the person asks, "Where do you work?" Listen carefully. Where do you work? Repeat slowly. Where do you work? Good. Now listen to the answer. I work at a company. Repeat slowly. I work at a company. Again. I work at a company. Very good. Now the person continues. What do you do at work? Listen. What do you do at work? Repeat slowly. What do you do at work? Good. Now listen to the answer. At work, I help customers and answer emails. Repeat slowly. At work, I help customers and answer emails. Again. At work, I help customers and answer emails. Very good. Now the person asks, do you work full-time or part-time? Listen. Do you work full-time or part-time? Repeat slowly. Do you work full-time or part-time? Good. Now listen to the answer. I work full-time. Repeat slowly. I work full-time. Again. I work full-time. Good. Now the conversation continues. What is your workplace like? Listen carefully. What is your workplace like? Repeat slowly. What is your workplace like? Good. Now listen to the answer. It's busy, but friendly. Repeat slowly. It's busy, but friendly. Again. It's busy, but friendly. Very good. Now the person asks something personal. Do you like your job? Listen. Do you like your job? Repeat slowly. Do you like your job? Good. Now listen to the answer. Yes, I do. I like helping people. Repeat slowly. Yes, I do. I like helping people. Again. Yes, I do. I like helping people. Good. Now one more question. How long have you worked there? Listen carefully. How long have you worked there? Repeat slowly. How long have you worked there? Good. Now listen to the answer. I've worked there for 3 years. Repeat slowly. I've worked there for 3 years. Again. I've worked there for 3 years. Very good. You just completed a full conversation about your job. Simple sentences. Clear meaning. Natural flow. This is real fluency. Now pause for a moment. Think about your own job. You don't need new words. You don't need long explanations. You already have the tools. Now let me say something important. You don't become fluent by speaking fast. You become fluent by speaking clearly. And clarity comes from practice. Slow practice. Gentle practice. Daily practice. That is what you did today. If you listen again, you will feel more confident. If you repeat again, your words will come faster. This is how English becomes natural. Now listen to this final sentence. I can talk about my job in English. Repeat slowly. I can talk about my job in English. Again. I can talk about my job in English. Very good. Remember this. You don't need to impress people. You need to communicate. And you are doing that. Thank you for practicing with me today. This is Daily English Whisper. I'm Alex. And I'll see you in the next episode. Take care. And keep speaking English. Slowly and confidently.